All right, let's get started today. I'd like to talk about Facebook, Netflix, and Apple. So it's September 24th, 2013, and it's been a great trading day for me. Hope so for you as well. Starting out, I want to start with Facebook over here, and this stock's been powering higher ever since it gapped up over here in this region. So we had this gap right here, and since then it's been going higher. So chances are it probably won't fill this gap since it's been heading for quite some time, but we'll see. Time will tell. But usually the longer the gaps are, or the longer the stock's been away from the gaps, the less relevant it is. So what happened with this stock lately? Let me just zoom in. And right here was your initial entry if you missed the gap up move, which who knew? Who knew the earnings would be great, right? So if you got in on it right here and you traded it pretty well, right on 823. You got in it because it broke this high over here that it created earlier in the month, and if you got in it right there, then you would have continued riding it up till about right now. Basically, you were waiting for these resistance lines, and the stock is continued to head higher, and then it's creating another stair-step pattern. So it's making these highs, it's pushing against them, and it's pushing through them. And you can see that it's pushed through them on quite a few times. So we got one here, we got another one over here, and we got another one over here. And now it's pushing again higher over here, and it gapped up this time. So looking at this stock, I've been kind of buying and adding to the positions and selling as the stock climbs, because you got to take some profits. You can't just hold on and then just sell right at the end. I mean, you can do that, but it's a lot more risky. So today's action, looking at this tick bar right here, is what I'm going to focus on. Basically, it went and powered higher. Now, let me zoom in on the 30-minute. You can see on the 30-minute as you're trading, and here's, by the way, the whole scale as things have been trending up and up and up. You can see the stair-step pattern. You can see, even if you missed the move earlier, that you had a chance or possibility to enter here as well. And the way you would do this is you would still set your stop to where it initially at the lower end of the gap, so maybe 47.40. Okay, so the stock powered higher on nice heavy volume. Right here you can see it's higher than the previous day, it's higher than the other few days. So it was on quite heavy volume, and I actually entered this stock right there near the open. And right when I entered, I entered large, and then I started taking some off really quickly because it allows me to reduce my risk. And just in case the stock pulls back right here, then I can add more. And that's kind of what happened, was the stock started to roll down, and it may test this region, and you have to be prepared for it. So, for me, right around my stop right now is around that 47.25 level. But that's just a way that you can play it and reduce your risk. So in either case, it powered higher today on nice volume, and it's looking for more upside at this point based on the stair-step pattern. Looking at Apple over here, we had some people that constantly said that, oh, it's powering higher, powering higher. You never know really what's going to happen. And like I said, for me, I wasn't looking for it to go higher before. It was a little against the grain of what everybody said. Yeah, they did have great sales, and the trend was to the upside. Meaning the volume was to the upside. However, it's not doing a follow-through day. And that's what fantastic stocks do. That's what the leaders do. So there's no follow-through today. And I would have loved to see a follow-through day today. And it didn't happen. So you're going to have to watch closely on what's going on with this stock in the future. Because if there's no follow-through day, there's no conviction. Yes, there was higher volume and nice price action the other day, $23 higher. But today it didn't follow through. There wasn't juice, and that 500 level still seems to be a hard point to get over. So just be careful on this one at the moment. It's bouncing around over here, and you got to just watch it carefully. Okay, and Netflix, again, it's still holding at this $300 level. It's bouncing off of that. So I was watching that, and but right here we have the bearish engulfing pattern, so it appears that it could have downside. Anyways, those were some of the stocks that I was watching today. I traded mostly the Facebook stock, but hope you had a great day. Hope you traded well.